Today our topic is the power of practicing Stoic detachment. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. It is not about being cold or emotionless, but about finding peace and strength by understanding the world and our place in it. Stoic detachment is one of the key ideas in this philosophy. It means learning to separate ourselves from things that are outside our control, such as other people's opinions, events in the world, or even our own emotions at times. This does not mean we stop caring about life or the people around us. Instead, it means we learn to care in a way that does not destroy our inner peace. Life is full of challenges, and practicing Stoic detachment can help us face them with calm and clarity. Imagine you are waiting for a bus. You have done everything you can to be on time. You left early, you checked the schedule, and you are standing at the right stop. But the bus is late. You cannot control this. You can either get upset and frustrated, or you can accept that the bus is late and use the time to think, read, or simply enjoy the moment. This is Stoic detachment in action. It is about focusing on what you can control, your own actions and thoughts, and letting go of what you cannot control, like the bus schedule. When we practice this, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and worry. We learn to accept life as it is, not as we wish it to be. This acceptance is not passive. It is a powerful way to take charge of our own happiness. Stoic detachment also teaches us to see challenges as opportunities. The Stoics believe that everything that happens to us, good or bad, is a chance to grow. If something difficult happens, like losing a job or facing criticism, we can choose to see it as a lesson rather than a punishment. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" we can ask, "What can I learn from this?" This shift in perspective can change our lives. It helps us to stop being victims of circumstance and become active participants in our own growth. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who was born a slave, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is a reminder that we always have a choice in how we respond to life's events. Another important part of Stoic detachment is understanding the difference between what we want and what we need. In modern life, we are often told that we need more and more money, more success, more possessions to be happy. But the Stoics teach us that true happiness comes from within. It comes from being content with what we have and focusing on what truly matters, like our relationships, our values, and our inner peace. This does not mean we should not strive for goals or improve our lives. It means we should not let our happiness depend on things that are outside our control. For example, if we want to be liked by everyone, we will always feel disappointed because we cannot control how others feel. But if we focus on being kind and honest, we can feel good about ourselves no matter what others think. Practicing Stoic detachment also helps us deal with fear and anxiety. Many of our fears are about things that may never happen. We worry about the future, about what others think of us, or about losing what we have. But the Stoics remind us that the only moment we truly have is the present. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. By focusing on the present, we can reduce our fears and live more fully. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This means that our fears are often worse in our minds than in real life. When we practice Stoic detachment, we learn to face our fears with courage and clarity, knowing that we have the strength to handle whatever comes our way. Another powerful idea in Stoicism is the concept of Amor fati, which means love of fate. This means accepting everything that happens to us, even the difficult things, as necessary and valuable. The Stoics believe that the universe is rational and that everything happens for a reason. When we embrace this idea, we stop fighting against life and start working with it. Instead of resisting challenges, we see them as part of our journey. This does not mean we should not try to improve our lives or solve problems. It means we should approach life with a sense of trust and acceptance, knowing that even the hardest experiences can teach us something important. Stoic detachment also helps us to be more resilient. Life is unpredictable, and we will all face setbacks and disappointments. But when we practice stoic detachment, we become stronger and more adaptable. We learn to bounce back from difficulties because we understand that we cannot control everything, but we can control how we respond. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, who was a Roman emperor, faced many challenges in his life, including wars, political struggles, and personal losses. But he remained calm and focused by practicing stoic detachment. He wrote in his journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realizes this, and you will find strength." This is a powerful reminder that our greatest strength comes from within. Practicing stoic detachment also helps us to be more compassionate and understanding towards others. When we stop trying to control everything, we become more accepting of other people's differences and flaws. We realize that everyone is doing their best with the knowledge and resources they have. This understanding can improve our relationships and help us to be more patient and kind. The Stoics believed that we are all part of a larger community and that we should treat others with respect and fairness. By practicing stoic detachment, we can focus on being good people rather than trying to change others. In conclusion, the power of practicing stoic detachment lies in its ability to help us live more peaceful, meaningful lives. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, accept what we cannot, and find strength and wisdom in every situation. It helps us to let go of fear, anxiety, and unnecessary desires, and to embrace life with courage and gratitude. Stoic detachment is not about giving up or being passive. It is about taking charge of our own happiness and living in harmony with the world around us. As the Stoics remind us, the key to a good life is not in what happens to us, but in how we choose to respond. By practicing stoic detachment, we can find peace, strength, and joy, no matter what challenges life brings. So let us embrace this powerful philosophy and live with wisdom, courage, and compassion.